Okay, to this game, and it's called Metal Gear Solid 5.
Okay, so Metal Gear Solid 5. So, like, Big Boss wakes up in the hospital, but he's not actually Big Boss. He's Gray Fox. And Ocelot, who's actually Kaz, is like, Big Boss, Gray Fox, you gotta rescue Kaz. And Kaz is actually Liquid Snake, who's actually Decoy Octopus. And you go into Afghanistan, you gotta rescue him with Quiet, who's actually Chico, who's actually Sniper Wolf, who's actually the End in Drag. So Gray Fox, who's actually Jack Bauer, saves Kaz, and then they're both like, we gotta get Skullface, who's actually Ocelot, who's actually the DARPA chief, who is actually in Big Boss's head the whole time. Whoa. So then Cypher is like, here's a Metal Gear, die! And then Eli, who's Liquid, who's Solid Snake, who's actually Decoy Octopus, jumps in and is like, brother! But he's his dad. So then it turns out that the Metal Gear isn't actually a Metal Gear, it's actually a bunch of snatchers, like in a giant pile. And then everyone is actually a snatcher, and then Raiden fights them all, because like, James Vu is totally canon. So then Big Fox Bauer takes down the snatcher gear, and is like, I'm gonna go make Outer Heaven. And then he does it, and then Snake shows up at the end to face him in Metal Gear 1, and he's like, I'm David Hayter. And then everyone was like, whoa, you have a dog with an eye patch? Best game.